We're filming this intro from my floor because every other part of this video is also going to be on my floor, given, you know, what it's about. Anyways, so hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor. If you know, this is your first time here, this video is going to be kind of, it's basically just me videoing something that I've been like meaning to do for a while, and kind of like, you know, trying to like turn it into like something that other people can use as a resource. But basically the thing is that I have been just generally like very close to having my splits for a very long time, and by that I mean like all throughout high school, and then like lost it for a while in college and kind of like got it back recently, when I started stretching kind of at the end of my gym workouts, but I've kind of just, you know, like hit a plateau. I'm just stuck like right on the cusp of actually them being full splits, and so I have really been meaning to, you know, buckle down and see if I can, you know, kind of take my stretching into a little bit of overdrive for a little bit, just to, you know, get the rest of the way there. Obviously, like, it's something you have to maintain, and so like I will, you know, keep it up after this, you know, challenge of mine ends. But, you know, this is the meat of it, is just me, you know, getting it the rest of the way there. So basically I'm not doing anything like incredibly fancy, first of all, because I am stuck in my apartment, so like not going anywhere, don't have any fancy equipment, so, and I also like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes at a time stretching, just because I'm gonna get bored. Plus I just have a lot of other things going on, so I kind of designed this for myself with that in mind, because it is a lot easier for me personally to just do like three little 5-minute breaks, which is how I'm doing this. So it is 15 minutes a day, and it is 3 5-minute stretching intervals. So basically it is 4 movements. It is just like a normal lunge, and then like the lean back, leg straight, bend over type thing, and then back into a lunge and like pulling my foot, and then holding an actual split. So the first 3 moves, they're not really exercises. The first 3 moves are all I'm holding for 30 seconds, and then the split itself is a minute. So that is 2.5 minutes per side. So there is, you know, a little bit of logic between all of like the 30 seconds, and then the additional minute. So that is kind of just based off of the way that your muscles work, as far as gaining flexibility. So 30 seconds is typically the magic number as far as your muscles and getting them to relax, because so when you stretch, there is going to be, and I'm not going to try to get too scientific with this because, you know, that's a lot, there are 2 different like forces in your muscles, and one is going to be the one that kind of contracts when you start stretching, and it's like, no, we don't want to do this, we don't want to like injure ourselves, which is, you know, a good reaction to have if you're like overexerting, but it can obviously, you know, hinder you like being able to like relax and get a little bit more flexible. So there is like a 30-second is the magic number as far as when those muscle fibers start to kind of, you know, chill out a little bit and realize that they're not about to get torn, and so it will allow you to like, they'll just kind of be like, okay, no, this is okay, we're allowed to stretch like this, and we're not going to tear. I don't know why I'm like personifying muscle fibers, but that's more or less how it works, and so that's why I'm doing 30 seconds, and then the minute is just like bonus, like where you were just kind of like pushing ourselves a little deeper into it. So that is kind of why I have set this up the way that I did, and I also think that, you know, doing it multiple times throughout the day instead of doing one big block is better, not only for my own schedule, but also there's a certain point at which stretching, you know, is gonna kind of plateau you. If you're stretching for 15 minutes straight, like, you're only gonna get so far within that, and then everything's gonna kind of contract. Like, you'll get more flexible within that 15 minutes, but everything's gonna kind of contract again, especially if you're like not doing it for a full 24 hours. So by doing it 3 times a day, it is more occasions, and you're still getting the same effect of like those muscle fibers relaxing and like getting used to being a little bit more bendy. So I am doing that. I'm doing 3 times a day, and I'm just gonna like throw in clips as I progress. So yeah, that is the concept of this video. We're going to see kind of how long it takes me. So like originally I was gonna make this like a swanky little title of like getting my splits all the way down in a week, and then I realized that I didn't want to, like, I don't know, not force myself into that, but like I want to see how long it takes, like, naturally by following this routine. And so I'm not going to like force it, and I want to keep it up until I get both of my splits all there. My left leg is much more flexible than my right, you'll see that. But I wanted to like keep it so you could see, like, even if it doesn't magically happen in 7 days, like see just how long it takes to get that like last couple of inches all the way down. So if you are, you know, if getting your splits is like a thing that you are also trying to do, stay tuned and we'll see how well this little like low-key sort of routine works. So let's go. I'm filming this a little late, so we're gonna rewind to 2 or 3 days ago to start and kind of see where things kick off, and then move on from there. And there will be, you know, footage as time goes on, but let's do it. So yeah, there we go. That is all it took. So it took me 10 days on my left and 14 days on my right of 15 minutes a day, broken into these 3 5-minute intervals, just thrown in throughout my day to get both of my splits fully down. So obviously that's not something that is like a permanent, like you hit the ground once and you're like there forever. So I'm obviously gonna like keep stretching and keep it up and like keep doing my normal stretching routine. But this was nice because this was apparently just the last little push that I needed to fully get there. So that is the end of this video. I have made some progress. If you are, you know, like me and are kind of on a borderline with trying to get those splits, you can try this. This might work for you too. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me and more on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe icon, and then you can hit the bell while you're there too, so you get notified every time that I post a new video, because that's cool. And then I will see you guys next week for another new video. Bye.